WNBA free agency day 1. We got all the latest signings, trades, and re-signs, and we gonna start where else but with Sylar Diggins-Smith. She's decided to join the Seattle Storm on the tune of a 2-year deal, teaming back up with her Notre Dame teammate Jewel Lloyd. She announced that she's excited to be joining the city, and she can't wait to be coached by Tanisha Wright. And I gotta be honest, this one I did not see coming. Seattle had a terrible record, but I'm guessing she thinks she can come in and change all that. Seattle only had one go-to player on offense in Jewel Lloyd, so hopefully this helps them get more scoring opportunities. And again, Seattle also traded away their 4th pick in the draft, so they do have cap space to sign another player, so make sure you come back and see what they do on day 2. Former 2nd round pick, best floor setter in the game, Natasha has agreed to a deal to go to the Phoenix Mercury. She spent her entire career with the Washington Mystics and even won the championship in 2019. And if the Mystics can't find another guard, they might have to go into a total rebuild. But on a positive note for Washington, they signed former Baylor player DiDi Richards. And this one right here means a lot to me because I said on my 2nd round mock draft podcast that DiDi Richards deserved to be in the league when I was talking about Deja Kelly. Players with a high following on social media that's going to get more eyes on the league. They should be in the league. So I hope the Washington Mystics was listening because this is really good to see. If your team gon' suck, because they got a chance at losing Elena Deladine, but if your team gon' suck, at least get some players in there that's going to make us want to watch it. But this one was kind of a head scratcher. Washington Mystics also agreed to sign Emily Inkster, who hasn't really done much in the W. I think they should just go with a rookie, but we'll see. They signed her, and we gonna report it. Washington Mystics also signed Julie Van Loo, formerly of the Belgium Olympic team. This is a training camp contract, so she'll get her first shot to play in the WNBA. Sydney Colson has agreed to re-sign with the Las Vegas Aces. She probably could have went elsewhere to get more playing time, but I guess she loved to taste the champagne. Las Vegas Aces also signed Morgan Jones, formerly of Louisville and Florida State, getting their first opportunity to play in the W. Can't wait to see how she performs. Former WNBA MVP Tina Charles has agreed to sign with the Atlanta Dream. And sadly, she's just been jumping around on a lot of teams the past few years, so hopefully she can finally find somewhere where she can stay at, because I don't want to keep seeing her jump around. It don't look good for a former MVP. Atlanta Dream also agreed to re-sign Nia Coffey, keeping some of the young core players together. In other Atlanta Dream news, they agreed to acquire Jordan Canada and the 12th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft in exchange for Ari McDonald and the 8th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. And once again, I was spot on. I said trade Ari McDonald if you're not gonna start her. I'm not sure if she gonna start in LA, but LA getting much younger. They got so many draft picks. In the next couple years, those young players gonna be veterans and they gonna be ready to compete. But just to give you an update, the Los Angeles Sparks have the 2nd pick, the 4th pick, the 8th pick, and the 28th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. And woo, I cannot wait to redo that 1st round mock draft. I'm gonna bolster that team with a lot of talented players. Los Angeles Sparks also bring back Lasia Clarendon, a nice veteran player that's gonna help out some of them young players when they do come onto the team. But let me move over to the Minnesota Lynx. They signed Elena Smith, formerly of the Chicago Sky, and the Chicago Sky signed Lindsay Allen, formerly of the Minnesota Lynx. And it's funny how things work out, because if the GMs would have been communicating, they could have just made a trade. Sharpshooter formerly of Minnesota, Rachel Branham, has agreed to sign with the Connecticut Sun, opening up the floor more for AT and DeWanna Bonner. Another former Minnesota player, Damaris Dantas, she spent 4 years with the Lynx. She has agreed to sign with the Indiana Fever. She was drafted out of Brazil in 2014. Nice veteran to add to the team that can help Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. But that's all the signings and trades we have for you on day 1 of free agency. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss no free agency signings in the future. Comment your thoughts on the signings. We're thinking about adding a phone line for you guys to leave your voice recordings, or if you want to just come live on the show, we can do that too. But let us know what y'all would like to do. I see the comments and y'all got some good takes. If y'all want to come on and give y'all takes rather than just comments, please do that, because I don't need to be the only one talking. But that is it for now. I'm Els the Truth for PRNM. Talk to you on the next one.